Hey everybody, I just wanted to give an update. I'm in Lyons. Some people have asked, where I am, etc. 220 something like that miles out the canal out of 363, I think. I've tried to free up some storage on my phone, etc. So I'll make some updates really soon. I've got to do Sylvan Beach, Brewerton, uh, Syracuse, Baldwinsville, Seneca Falls, maybe a couple of other places. Clyde, I was through today. But I just wanted to give a quick update because today was fun. I feel like it was, I'm going on like week 5 on the water or something like that. And today was really the first day that was fun. I mean, I landed here at this dock, not under duress, not out of gas, not, wet and cold. It was just nice. But mostly, it was the result, I think, of it's sunny outside. There was no wind, had the motor going, and I was singing, and I brought my microphone out, and I just had this kind of like breakthrough, that like, I'm having fun. There's no rules out here. I guess I have a problem of thinking that I'm always doing something wrong, or maybe something is illegal about what I'm doing, or people think what I'm doing is stupid. But everybody's just making it up as you go along, right? So, I mean, I'm steering, and I'm steering with my calf muscles, kind of going back and forth as I need to. The boat becomes, today it really felt like it finally became like an extension of me. I know just enough to kind of nudge the motor this way, and it's going to make sure I don't overcorrect in an opposite direction, how to take a wake from another boat without getting all jammed up. So, I mean, there was a couple times when I just said today, hey, boat, how you doing? I mean, I'm living on this thing. I really am starting to like coming back to it. And when it comes to singing and slightly dancing, there was like a rhythm to what was going on today, I mean, you got the motor going, we got a turn, right? But we got Stone singing, I can't get no satisfaction, So we'll just turn the motor a little bit with the inside of my right calf muscle in order to make myself go to starboard. Like, it just felt good. I had a lot of fun. I was breathing deeply, getting the fresh air. At one point I looked by and there's a crane or whatever those birds are that have a big long beak and big long legs or whatever, and he's just kind of like giving me the side eye, so I just singing at him. And it felt good. It reminded me of the crickets in the woods right before Amsterdam. I don't know if you saw that video, and realizing that they're like an a cappella group and there's like a song and a rhythm to the woods. It was also funny, somebody commented, like, what kind of contraption do you have? What do you build, the slowest boat on Earth? And I said, yeah, that is what I did. I mean, there was a guy, 72 years old, I think it was on his bucket list to set a speed record for the entire Great Loop, which is, the canal plus the lakes and all that. I think he did it in like 3.5 weeks, but he went 100 miles an hour in a boat that was just full. It was a John boat full of gasoline. That's cool, but what a foil. That's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do. I was just having my head, like, I feel bad if I go past a dock. I want to know what's in there, I feel bad when I go past a stream. I want to know what's in there. I can't imagine doing this whole thing so quickly. Good for him, but I don't understand the point of that, really. I really prefer just to go slow, as long as you got the time and you're not running out of money and you got something to eat and you're not uncomfortable. So today, it was none of those things. So I had a real nice time. So I just wanted to give people an update. Some people had sent me a message kind of asking about my where I was, but also, how I was holding up, mentally, emotionally, and all that kind of stuff, because there was a few days when just everything was going wrong between the motor and the rain, and, I was getting a little discouraged. And I was getting discouraged. And I'll tell you what, in Syracuse, I was at a dock, and there was a hotel. It was going to rain again. My back was hurting. It was the first time in my life that I had to sit down because my back was hurting, and I just didn't want to sleep in the rain. And there was only one other boater there, and he was like talking a lot, and I didn't know what, you know. So I was like, I broke down. I got a hotel room, and I think it was the best thing that I could have done. All I did was have nightmares that my boat was sinking or getting hit by a falling airplane out of the sky. But I think it was the right thing to do physically for my body. So then I had to blah 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 blah. I'll update you on the rest of the stuff. But today was really good. I just want to let people know that I'm doing good. You know, I appreciate all the new kind of folks that are following me. I've met a ton of good people, really friendly people. So many people I could just thank for a free drink or anything, place to stay. You know, George, just some Jamie. There's just a lot of different people I could thank. I have to write them down and kind of remember everybody that sort of like helped me out or even just had a nice conversation with me, because I do like to have a conversation, you know, at the bar, even though, you know, it's funny when I come in, it's kind of questionable whether or not I'm like a homeless person, right? Because I have my adventurer's jacket on, but now at this point, you know, coffee's spilled on it. It's gotten a little crumpled, but it's got everything I need. You know, if I go in like this, I'm okay. But if I go in with the jacket on, but it's got everything I need, and it's got my business cards, it's got my pens, it's got everything I need in all the 6 different pockets, you know. But on the one hand, if I'm walking down the street and I'm walking past some people that are, you know, just sitting on a stoop, you know, that would probably ask me for money if I was dressed like this. But I have my adventurer's jacket on, and I kind of have like a limp and kind of just don't look at them and make an eye contact. I think they take me as well. He's probably strung out or whatever. But then when I go into the bar, people have like a bit of a look at first, but then, you know, when I take the jacket off, I take out my iPad or whatever this thing is that I'm recording on, you know, and then I think people are like, okay, this guy's legit. And then, of course, I take out a debit card so I can pay my bills so people know that I'm not a vagabond or whatever. I guess I am a vagabond, but I can at least pay my bill, and I'm friendly and not on drugs or something, so that's always good. So yeah, things are great. I had a really fun time. I had a fun time posting a video of me singing Love and Spoonful. Maybe I'll do some more of those videos. I don't know. So that was kind of like a cathartic thing to post a video of myself singing. I would love to be a singer, but you know, I've never been classically trained or whatever, you know, so I don't know if I'm good or not. Yeah, so I'm gonna go into Lyons now and see what it has to offer. They have a nice harbor. I made the mistake of actually going through the lock, going past the harbor, so now I gotta walk back to get there. But yeah, hopefully they have some nice places. I appreciate everyone who's following me. Again, if you can hit that subscribe button, that would be terrific. I'm hoping to have 1,000 subscribers. It's free, but YouTube will pay me like $2 per 1,000 views. Now, that's not that much, but 3,000 views is a beer at the bar, and that's nice. You know, so if I can get those subscribers, then I can keep making these videos if you like them. But if you don't like the videos, then don't subscribe, right? And then I'll go away, I guess. Anyhow, I appreciate everybody. Hope everybody's doing really well. Happy Labor Day. Glad we have a weekend. Thanks, Labor Movement, for that. And take care. And hopefully I'll get some of those videos on Sylvan Beach, Baldwinsville, Brewerton, etc. I've met a lot of good people in Brewerton. Hopefully I'll get that up real soon. So take care, everybody. Thanks a lot.